This is a special edition of Rewind, looking ahead to 2011 by rewinding some of the biggest moments of 2010. Here's a little taste of what we have in store for you over the next hour.
Breathing closer to these homes into Iraq.
Really a stable Iraq.
NASA likes over the purr.
Good luck.
Ground Zero in New York, Blacksburg, Virginia is a call to prayer.
We are in the bunks right now. I can't find his eyes in there.
Just about 5 feet tall, enough space for...
But here in Torino, the drill may look fun. I don't know how I get roped into this. That's fun. We're done.
You're right. To the relief of our bosses here at CBS, the large majority, 69% still watch it live when they air, 20% as you see TiVo. When you look at the 6% of the internet, it's really dependent on age. Those under 45 are 10 times more likely to watch it on the internet than those over 45. So I think in the future that internet number will obviously trend up. New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady is negotiating a contract that will make him one of the highest paid pro football players. But that still won't make him the highest paid person in his own household. That's because Brady is married to Gisele Bündchen, who makes more than any other model in the world. Let's take a look at the figures. Every time Mrs. Obama even steps out of the White House, she generates $14 million in value for the brand she's wearing. In total, she's created a value of $2.7 billion. Apple and News Corp are in advanced talks to let iTunes users rent TV shows for 99 cents apiece within 24 hours of the episode airing.
Cali Carlin has the details. The tease alone, I'm sure, has people turning up the volume. Cali, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, not a combination of words you see together very often, especially not on Bloomberg. But, you know, it all has to do, Margaret, with an industry that receives more than $26 billion in federal aid each year. Plus, there's often deception. Robin was so desperate to keep exercising that she would tape sand weights to her stomach during weigh-ins with her therapist to hide the fact that she was losing weight. After the break, I talk with First Lady Laura Bush, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, Condoleezza Rice. Will you speak to the criticism that attention's been diverted from the real threat of al-Qaeda?
Well, first of all...
And then we have Gowalla with about 400,000 users. Add those together, Facebook still has about 75 times its user base. So the key question to watch for in today's announcement is, will Facebook continue to let these other competitors play in its sandbox of 500 million users by integrating existing services, or will it push the competition out of its platform? Margaret, I want to show you the difference in the fruit produced by a sick tree versus a healthy tree. And as of now, there is no cure for this disease. It has decimated citrus industries in other parts of the world, and no country has successfully eradicated it yet, which is why researchers at the University of Florida tell me they're working so hard to find a cure and save Florida's citrus crops. Hey, Betty. Well, yes, you are right. Equity futures definitely indicating a lower open this morning. Traders telling me that a lot of investors were already on the sidelines, and today might just be the breaking point for others to say, I've had enough. I want to join the crowds on the sidelines and watch the dust settle before I decide which position to take.
Active morning. Cali Carlin's there. Cali, what are you hearing?
Hey, Margaret. Well, I'm hearing a lot of selling and a lot of profit-taking, very broad-based selling. All 10 groups in the S&P down. Materials, energy, industrials especially weak. Another software standout so far in today's session is Salesforce.com. Actually, our S&P 500 leader right now, up about 13%, the most in a year, after quarterly profit and sales topped analyst estimates.
Current prices compare to those levels?
It's a great question. Let's take a look at the Consumer Price Index. When you look at where we were in 2008 at the peak, we were here. Right now, we're down here, so several percentage points lower. However, analysts say we're going to go up. The big question is just how much. And the campaign made sure there would be no doubt after tonight that Senator Barack Obama is patriotic and that he loves America. I counted, and the word America or American was used 49 times during his speech.
Did your Mac crunch the numbers on the president himself and the fashion effect?
Well, speaking of the inauguration, the president actually wore a suit there to the inauguration that was made by a 137-year-old tailor, Hart Schaffner Marks in Chicago, and it received a fair amount of publicity, but the parent company filed Chapter 11 3 days later, so he doesn't seem to have the same effect as his wife.
No.
Finally, watch this heartbreaker. This is the play that robbed Detroit pitcher Armando Galarraga of what should have been a perfect game. Umpire Jim Joyce admits that he blew the call. You know, this would have only been the 21st perfect game in the entire history of the MLB. That's it from the pumpkin patch, but be safe while you're out and about tonight and have a happy Halloween.
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
And thanks to all of you for joining us. That's it for today. Good day and good luck. And for 60minutes.com, I'm Cali Carlin. Hope to see you next month.